Hi guys, and welcome back to today's video. If you are new here, hi, my name is Dana and I'm glad you're here today, and Happy New Year. I'm actually filming this on the last week of December, just a couple of days after Christmas here. And yeah, it's always the overwhelming, like after Christmas, realizing that everything needs reorganizing. I have a lot of like purging to do with a lot of stuff. If you watched my last video, I kind of talked a little bit about how we want to embrace more of a minimalistic lifestyle. And what that looks like for us as homeschoolers is definitely not typical when it comes to like minimalistic living at all. Only because I do like to keep all of the books, I like all the games and all the crafts and art supplies, so that's not something that I'll probably be downsizing. There are a few books I'll probably take out and donate, but for the most part, a lot of our books will just stay where they are. But yeah, today we're going to be organizing our school cabinet, getting it ready for the new semester coming up here. We're still about a week and a half away to 2 weeks from actually starting the new school year. But before we start, I always like to have things organized, and then it helps me as a teacher, parent, be excited for the new school year, because I know after the Christmas excitement is over and you have to start thinking about the school year, it can be a little bit not as exciting as it is starting in the fall. So it's good motivation for me to get everything organized, to look at all the books, look at the lesson plans, be excited again, get passionate about homeschooling, because it can be tiring. So but yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that. If it's noisy in the background, the kiddos are back here, so sorry about that, but they're having fun, so that's all that matters. But yeah, I guys hope you enjoy, and as always, if you haven't, I'd love to have you subscribe down below, and you can join our family by doing that. This is what I was talking about when I was talking about our after Christmas mess. This is our table. And yes, it's all stuff that has to be sorted through, put away. And then we have our pile here started for donations. And then I'll probably be going through these shelves over here. This is our shelf for the year's curriculum, as well as some extra reading stuff. But yeah, that's our shelf from this past year. So I'm going to kind of go through that. I'm going to get out all the books that I've already read in the lessons and go ahead and plan for the new year. We have our science textbook here ready to go for the year. But yeah, so I have to sort through all of that. And then our messy picture shelf down here, I've got to figure out what we're going to do with all of these. I'm going to probably put them in our bedroom, and then I'm going to make this shelf here our unit study shelf. Then I have all of our books over here that I have to go through, all the kids games, and then going through all the books. I probably will go ahead and get rid of most of the DVDs, only because the kids have seen them a lot. We don't really have Netflix or anything. So if they don't watch one of those DVDs, we're just like doing something educational or something on YouTube. But yeah, so just kind of going through all of that today, which is a big project. But the biggest project, apart from putting that stuff away, is definitely the school cabinet over here. But yeah, so today I'm going to be organizing this guy. It definitely needs some love. So in the top two boxes here are all of our like school papers from the year. So I got to sort through all of those. There's a lot of them in there. Another little school box. This is like literally a hodgepodge of like everything. I don't even know what's in here. That's pretty sad, but definitely have to go through that. And then all kinds of things down here that need organized and sorted and cleaned out. This basket here, oh my goodness, it has the year's little just activities, honestly, from our curriculum. Miscellaneous things that didn't get put away. There's stickers, our flashcards, our moon phases cards from the beginning of the year. I actually do like cleaning out, and this is really funny, but I actually love cleaning out at the end of every year, not only as a refresher for the beginning year to get new motivation, but also just to see all the fun things we did throughout last year. Well, when you guys watch this, it will be last year. But it's so fun to look back and see everything that was accomplished, the things that they learned, and all the moon phases, all the moon phase cards here. I mean, at the beginning of the year, Ellie was only recognizing numbers 1 through 10 written. So it's so fun to see how far they've come and kind of where we're going, and I love that. Here's the rest of these that need to be sorted, but yeah, definitely a lot of organization to do. And then, oh my goodness, down here is another, like Ellie's preschool folder here. Has to be sorted through, another paper. All of these can be like taken out and thrown away because Ellie pretty much completed the entire book. And she wasn't really doing this as an actual school book. She was doing this honestly as like a coloring book, as you can tell. So when we would be working on letters or something, she would go into it and kind of just color. So yeah, we need to get her another one of these, and this time actually do it. There's a few pages in here that aren't colored, as you can see. But I was like, hey, you know what? It's fine. So she actually did learn how to recognize a lot of her letters by using this fun little brain quest book. So there's that. And then Oliver's pre-K, or no, kindergarten, yeah, sorry. His kindergarten one, I'll probably end up keeping, only because there's still a lot of pages in here and there's such fun little books. He has gone through a lot of it already, but again, there's still a lot of it left that he could definitely learn from. Even though he's kind of past this, it's still a really fun book and he enjoys doing it. And then whatever he doesn't finish, I'll probably save it and let Ellie start it next year. So it probably won't be completed. But yeah, so all of this, I need to get some more construction paper. At the beginning of the year, this entire stacking tray was just full of like super thick sections of construction paper. Now there's only 1 pack of purple left. We went through so much this year. Plus this blue container way back here was full of crafting paper and just different craft supplies. Now it's gone. So definitely need to buy the construction paper in bulk this year. And then back here, I don't even know what's back here, honestly. Glue sticks, staplers, glitter glue. Yeah, my goodness, just so much stuff that has to be either tossed or actually organized. So that's gonna be my fun project for today. And then the drawers, I honestly don't know if I even want to open these. But yeah, the drawers are just as bad. It's like a whole year of things just kind of thrown in here. But yeah, their writing board needs organized, their placemats, there's a random coloring book thrown in here. This is typically how the drawer looks after I ask the kiddos to put stuff away. There is a random light bulb. Yeah, okay. And yeah, all kinds of totally random stuff. So yeah, that would be fun to go through. This is all like our math manipulative stuff. So all of our little people counters, it looks like a mess, but they're all in their own little baggies. The little wooden train puzzle with a string. The kiddos love doing that, and you can lace this through and have like an alphabet train. It's actually a really fun activity for fine motor skills. Then there's some like beginning sounds that they got in their learning resources, I think Ready for First Grade box. I will link that video down below, reviewing this kit, but this is really fun. The kids actually do really like doing this. And then of course Ellie's little number flashcards in their little bag. If I didn't have these in bags, all this stuff would be literally tossed in here. See your mini flashcards? She heard mini. Want your mini flashcards?
Yeah.
All right. So this is that little clear plastic container, but yeah, so I'm going to kind of show you what I decided to keep from it. The first thing that we're going to keep are these little numbered hot air balloons. I actually got these at the dollar store at the beginning of the year when the kids were first learning their numbers. So what I would do is I would take them, hide them around the house, and they would go through and try to find the hot air balloons. So this is definitely something I'm going to keep for future little babies. The other thing I'm going to keep is actually from the pre-K curriculum from My Father's World. It's the Voyage of Discovery little tickets. And what we would do every single morning when we did this last year, remember the tickets, Oliver? Yeah. Is the kids would be playing around throughout the morning, and then whenever I'd say, hey, it's time for school, come get your tickets, they would come get these little tickets and they bring them to their spot at the table, and then the school day would begin. But it was such a fun way for them to be excited about the day. So I'm definitely keeping those in this little tub as well. Next thing that I'm going to keep in the little bin are these little frog life cycle cards. They're really, really fun. They're really pretty. Just fun illustration on the frog life cycle. So that's definitely going to be kept in here as well. And then the other really fun counting thing that we used were these little sunflower cards. This was from the Homegrown Preschooler collection. But I went ahead and saved these just so Ellie can play with these too. And this is another little game that we kind of hid the flowers around the house, and they were around trying to find them. And it's such a fun hands-on way for them to actually learn their numbers and recognize them as well. So whenever they would come up with a sunflower that they found after I hid it, they had to tell me what number it was before they picked it up and added it to their little basket. So it's such a fun little way for them to actually recognize numbers. And then the last thing that I'm keeping for this little tote here I love these. I actually laminated them. They're all the different pine trees. They're all the different pine tree cards. And I absolutely love these. They come with two different ones, but they come with the actual just splash card itself. This is the Douglas fir, and on the back is the actual name. So the Douglas fir, and then with the actual flashcard, it also comes with a full-on like information card. So it comes with the information for the pine tree that you're learning about. But all kinds of facts, fun information, and since I did laminate these, they will last pretty much forever. So I'm going to also put those in there as well, and then that will be everything that goes in this box, and we'll go and put it back away. These were also some little cards I forgot to add that I'm going to go ahead and keep. These are great for if the kiddos have wiggles or need to get out some little energy before school starts for the day. And since they're really into anything nature related, it's just a fun way for them to either fly like a little bird, and then they can waddle like a duck, stomp like an elephant, and it's just really, really fun. This actually came from my Homegrown Preschooler program last year. About an hour and a half later, it's done. But here's the just craft glue, the glitter glue basket, all their glue sticks in one place. I like having everything in one place. And then I took their crayons out of the giant tub and just put them in some dishes that I had. I figured I might as well use them. And then I put the pencils back into the jar, and then the woodsies. I always like putting things in clear things, that way I can see I would know what's in them. And then of course their school papers that I sorted through, and their little clear tub here that I showed you out of earlier. And then yeah, that's the middle shelf. And the bottom shelf, I went ahead and just kept pretty much everything that was on there on the same shelf. But I have their little flashcards, their Snap It game, really any beginning reading, their sight word, yeah, any beginning reading stuff I have in the blue bin. So it'll be nice to have all of that in one place. And then a few of their art books, and then I also kept Oliver's Brain Quest book and Ellie's little beginning writing tab, and then a couple preschool books for Ellie as well. And then I'll go ahead and fill this up with more construction paper when I get that ordered. But yeah, overall I'm really happy with the way it turned out. And then this was the bottom drawer organized. The math manipulatives, I'm just going to leave them as they are for now. And then the top drawer, you saw it before, but this is definitely a huge improvement. I just tossed in all the scissors, some extra tape, some staplers, index card, and some other little pencil sharpeners and things like that to have on hand. Their stamp pad, and then I also put their little modeling clay in this drawer as well, so it should be easily accessible now. This is the shelf I was talking about earlier for designated unit studies, and since January is coming up, or it is technically already here, we'll be doing an ocean unit study. I do have a few more books that I'm waiting to get in, but as soon as those get in, I'll do a designated video on kind of how we do unit studies, why we chose to do them this year, and yeah, kind of all about what we're going to be doing and learning with this month. I always put crayons and paper on the table. That way, either before or after dinner, the kiddos can just be creative and we can have some fun family time together. Well guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I love how just kind of light the room feels after you kind of sort through things, declutter things. You walk by the school cabinet now, and I'm no longer like just dreading cleaning it out. It's done. It's something that I don't have to think about. Doesn't take up brain space anymore. It's amazing. But yeah, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It helps me out a lot here. And we will see you in our next video. Stay safe and God bless. Bye guys.